And I'm such a boomer that I've forgotten to pop out the stage. And my camera doesn't want to work.
It's like loading, but...
Yeah. Give me 1 sec, folks.
Mm-hmm.
I'll unplug, plug in again.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah, did you like that? I called you the Dr. Doolittle of DayZ, mate. Because you look at your profile and it's just full of animals, mate.
Yeah, because animals are real.
Yep.
So I'm adding just content which can be real. Yeah, I can add some aliens, predators, something like this, but I prefer just add some animals, give more life to map, and
Yep.
you know.
Well, I have no idea why my camera is not working. This is the most frustrating thing. I can see it working in the app, but it just won't work in Discord. And I've unplugged it and I've plugged it back in again.
Maybe in Discord settings when you looked and you see output of that camera or
nope, not seeing nothing.
oh.
Give me 1 sec, folks. I'm just going to exit Discord and then I'll come back in.
Okay. Still loading.
Yep. You tried running window troubleshooter. Oh my god, you lot.
Yeah, it's every time like you have everything prepared and then
And I did
next
this
day
all last night.
Nothing working.
Had it sitting there ready to go. But look, at least we've got the audio, mate. So yeah, we'll just have to go with just our couple of logos. Everyone knows my ugly face, mate. Hunter, thank you so much for coming in, mate. After many, many a sleep in and a snub of you, I have finally managed to turn up. At least we have the audio working. They can hear both you and I. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, fine. I'm looking forward for new game update, and also in my free time working on some interesting mods. Like in the past, I published that shark.
Hmm.
Still working on horses, but in past weeks I just have like small pause. Uh, I did like finished horse stamina, so there will be possible when you when you uh, printing on horse, then it will consume stamina similar way like when player is sprinting. So you need slower speed or even stop to replenish stamina.
Yep.
And then next thing will be at hits animations and behavior of horse. Then of course death. With this death animation, there will be some troubles probably because when horse is dead, rider should be like unmounted,
Yep.
maybe play different animation and so on. And also, I want add the possibility of swimming horse when rider is on it. Then you can swim with horse to Prison Island and so on.
That would
But
be cool.
this yeah this will take some time, of course.
Mate,
Yeah, and
what I
some
wanted to cover is how did you end up becoming basically because for those who followed the podcast for a while, it was a good couple of years ago when we had Mario on, and when I first learnt about the custom animations technology that he was working on, and then it kind of went really quiet, and then all of a sudden we just started getting this drip feed of stuff, and then it exploded. Like the first example I remember was that monster that was created for the Stalker Z servers. Was I think the first really big implementation of it. And then, how did you end up being basically the person that Mario dumped all his knowledge onto?
oh, it's maybe I was like so kind and not disturb Mario too much with question. I just almost patiently waited for his answer.
Yep.
Sometimes I ask a question and answer I get after 2 weeks. But Mario trusted me that I will uh, not do, for example, uh, custom animations for Survivor when I know that it can lead to problem when already there was one animation mode.
Yep.
So I started with these animals. My like first thing was just improve doc mode and put here custom animations. But this custom animations did for me Mr. T, which is author of I think it was first mod for uh, custom animation of player that backflip, and he did for dog mode some custom animation like sitting of dog and so on, and also explain me some stuff mostly regarding Blender. And with Mario explained me basics of anime editor and how to learn because all these things are like we have vanilla code, we have vanilla tools, anim graph of herbivores, wolf, bear, and other animals and creatures, and this is for me learning material. But without Mario's help, without like hints where I should look, it will be very, very difficult to learn. And
So
I
what
see it.
what did it entail? Like, how long did it take you to learn what Mario had managed to work out? Because from my
Uh,
understanding, I remember when he first talked about it, it was like he needed to clarify whether BI were going to be okay with the method that he's done. Are you able to go through, like, because it's not something that is easily accessible, is it? From as I understand it.
yeah. I first started learning what is AnimGraph, what are state machines in AnimGraph. This is this diagrams, and how this like works, and how I can edit for this doc mode. Because doc mode have AnimGraph basically copy of Wolf and then extended with new animations and new behavior. And on this, I started just learning. But this was only like first very small step. Because when you want to create own custom animal from scratch, there is a lot of other steps. And this I figured, I think, after more than 1 year. My first custom animal, like fully custom, was a cat, and I
Yep.
started only with one animation, like idle lying on ground. But on this, I slowly started understanding the whole process, how to start, how to import skeleton, how to import first animation, and how to make some simple anim graph. Then next step was understand how should animal or any living entity, how should move. There is some special bone which is called entity position,
Mm.
and this bone, it's like under living entity on ground, and this entity, this bone represent how entity is moved, if it's moved like straight forward or turning, or go back, or even like go up, and something like this. And this allow me make new version of cat uh, with moving animations. And then I just started at more mostly small animals like these rats, squirrels,
Mike's asking
snakes,
in
and
chat
so.
there, so like a root bone?
Uh,
I don't even know what that means, but
yeah. Something like this, but it's not like it's parented to root bone. Yeah, and also after after a long time, I, for example, understand what is relation between root bone and entity position bone, because in games there is animation like in place. That means you only see that entity position is moved to forward, but character or animal or entity basically like running on place. And for example, when I tried figured out how to from normal animation make animation in place, for example, this entering to horse or entering and exiting vehicles, it was very difficult how to convert it, how to see it. And then I found that it's simply you just copy frames from entity position to root bone, and you have root motion. And all this knowledge also uh, I get together with my friends. Because, for example, all these animations of character of survivor did my friend, nicknamed Kamo, and we started with like simple emotes, uh, and then uh, there was uh, like question about making custom animation for motorcycle. So first custom vehicle with custom animation was that chopper from Blackouts. He asked me if I can make some mod where will be this animation for his chopper. Yeah, and then next was that motorcycle with sidecar and so on, and also other friends because we
Mm-hmm.
trying like figured out things together because a lot of people have a lot of ideas, can try something from like different angle or something, and without these people will be very slow to figure something. And for example, now we have already some way how to make custom inverse kinematic animations. This is animations for uh, like having item in your hands. So sometimes you have like a car battery and you have two-handed animation. Then you have, for example, torch in your hand. It's one hand and it's specially rotated and any other also for weapons. And this IK animation uh, helping us to start making even weapon animations. And this again opening another possibility to extend this game.
Yeah.
And on this IK animation and weapon animation, it's good that these animations not affecting anim graph, so it's completely and perfectly safe to make own custom animations for weapons
But
and
isn't there an
for
issue with how many animations you can have on a server and they clash and things like that you got to be careful of?
no. This is like part which is prepared, and it's like similar in Reforger. So when people doing animations, how to have, for example, cooking pot in hands, this IK animation it's fine because it's not affecting anim graph. Exactly same it's with weapon because every weapon create some anim instance, and this anim instance is just a list of animations like reloading, unjamming, putting their single bullet and so on. And for this is anim graph prepared, like you can do hundred of new weapon animations. So this is not any problem. But for example, if you create some new item, create for him some IK animation, it's still fine. But when you want make animations for turning on this item when it's some radio or something, then it's affecting anim graph and it's needed to be in like one mode.
I still don't think I fully understood that, but I'll take your word for it because this is way above my pay grade. What you and Mario and you've been teaching other people this as well, haven't you? Who have you shared this knowledge with?
Uh, I uh, I created two videos. One was like introduction, and second was like another introduction, but with parts which I forgot to mention
Mm-hmm.
in first video. And based on this video, I teach it, for example, Dinos Bino,
Yep, a
which
logical choice. He's
now
done a lot of really
yeah
good custom stuff.
yeah yeah. He now I think mostly working on some dinosaurs,
Yep.
maybe also other animals or creatures. and then I teach it my Czech friends like Said Alpha, Nazgi, Ondra, and others, because they have some server, they have some Stalker server, and they started import from old Stalker game data all creatures. So they will have in some next update completely custom Stalker creatures with custom animations, custom behavior, and custom AI. And it's not ending because together with these people we also figured this reloading animations for weapons, this IK animations and so on. But all this stuff will be not possible without help of Mr. T with his genius plugin for Blender.
Does Mr. T ever say, "I pity the fool"?
And when people
You
found
you didn't get that one. Did that one go straight over you, Mr. T? The A team. I pity the fool.
yeah, yeah, he just created for me in the past this plugin because sometimes you need modify that animation. For example, add this entity position bone, move it, and you need to see it and visualize how that creature or anything behave. So Blender is perfect for this before you put this animation into Anim Editor, because Anim Editor in DayZ it's basically only for creating behavior connected between, and you cannot edit this animations. So you must use some external tool like Blender or other 3D programs. And during my Christmas vacation previous year, I asked him if it will be possible, like a little bit improve that plugin, extend it, and also he helped us to figure out that IK animation, so we will be able continue with weapon animations and this stuff. When this
I think
plugin will be
Ike's quite
done,
interested in what you're doing because he does a lot of animation or like 3D modeling and stuff like that as well. So I think he wouldn't mind learning some of this sort of stuff as well. He's asking in chat there what the plugin's called.
this plugin is not yet public, but will be called like a DayZ animation tool or something like this. Because right now this plugin is still not complete. We are testing it, preparing some documentation also, and then will be given to community. In this plugin will be like possible to load and save non-binary DayZ format. So it will be a little bit tricky with creating some animations which will be like connected to existing player animations. But for this, I created some ticket on Bohemia Backtracker to like something like I said, Bohemia, please provide default poses for weapons, for two-handed items, for one-handed items, to allow us easily create some new custom animations for our own custom items, own custom weapons, and so on. Yeah, and I hope they will allow this, because when you want create some custom animation for player, you of course need a skeleton, and you need also look into existing animation. For example, like idle animation. You
Mm-hmm.
need to take a first frame from this animation and then connect yours to it and make animation which will like smoothly be connected to vanilla. You can see on some of my custom emotes that they are just taken from Mixamo, which is like free source of character animations, and you see that they are not properly connected to existing vanilla. But uh, I think nobody care about this because I'm trying also explain to people that I am not a professional. I'm doing this mods in my free time, so I'm hobbyist, and I don't like make some super profi things.
So you
And
don't have a big sweat workshop like Rag Tyson does of underpaid third country or third world people doing all your modding for you and just pretending to upload it yourself.
yeah, yeah. I'm just I'm accepting some donations, but I'm
I'm
using.
just sorry. Looking at the
Hmm?
footage there, I still am so impressed with how good the movement of the crocodiles are. You did a really good
Yeah,
job with them.
yeah, but this like this movement and these things, it's like because this model was like purchased on some CJ Trader or
Hmm.
Sketchfab, and this is like I not did these animations. I only imported it to DayZ and make some animations which was like for example, there was animation of hit crocodile, but this animation was only when crocodile is staying. But when I published this mod and I saw that people when shooting to crocodile, they every hit they just stay and it was not danger for people. So I decide I must make some animation which will be a mix of running and giving hit. And for this purpose, I needed to learn in Blender nonlinear editor, which allow to combine two animations together. And I make this way new animations that hit crocodile while he running to you. So you shoot to crocodile, but he's still running to you. And now it's more dangerous, and I am very happy.
That is awesome because it's yeah, being Australian, I absolutely am petrified of crocodiles, even though I don't have any where I am, but they're always an animal that has just scared the living out of me. Crocodiles, they're just insane with how deadly they are.
Yeah, and we must say that uh, thank you to sponsor these assets from Winstride for this
Mate,
crocodile
more than
mod.
happy to. Yeah, it's a lot of people don't know. The money that we make here at 87.8, we try as much as possible to use it for supporting people like yourself because it's not cheap purchasing all these things from CG Trader. And I know it's your hobby, but it's like this with me, mate. This is my hobby, but it's nice when you can get a few quid to help support your hobby because you know what you do is for everyone to use, isn't it? You're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
locking. You might do some custom stuff here and there. I don't know, but the majority of your work is you do it and then it's up there and people can use it. Within the terms of what you set on the Steam store. So anything, I've just added the donation link there, Icozzy, if anyone wants to, and I'll make sure to put it in the description of the video as well. But yeah, Hunter. Yeah, I was luckily enough, thanks to the support last year, that we had enough money coming in that we were able to get Windstride to create some of the models for the crocodile pack. The jacket and the hat, the little band, and it was so much. It was such an honor for me to be in a conversation with you two geniuses, and I'm just sitting there going, I have no idea what you're talking about, but shit looks pretty. And that was one of the highlights of why I'm so happy with what we've created with 87.8.
Yeah, thank you for that. Because I also like movies Crocodile Dundee,
Yep.
and for
Yeah.
me was absolutely logical that when I'm putting crocodile animal to game, I must put also some Crocodile Dundee assets. So
Yep.
this hat and this vest, yeah, this is like
And the
what
big
must
knife.
be in that. Yeah.
It had to be in there. It was just it's so cool, and it looks good on some of the characters as well. Yeah, when you've got the different colors of the vests as well. It was just Windstride did such a good job with them, didn't he? He's so good
Yeah,
at what he
yeah,
does.
yeah. And for example, that having crocodile skin in your hands,
Yep.
it's also very nice. And also
Great drapes
people
over your shoulder.
using this for fun, and that is also another purpose of my modding, that like giving to people more fun with this game.
No, you and Rag are probably my two favorite modders. I've got so many, but you and Rag I've gotten to know very well. You've both got wicked sense of humour. Your bloody Discord entry noise, oh, you bastard. But yeah, it's such a pleasure to know, and through this show, get to find so many people like yourself, Rag and Ike, and all these other people, who are just doing stuff for the betterment of the game. It's I've got no problem with people doing stuff for custom jobs as well, because everyone's got to make money to keep the lights on and all the rest of it. But it always warms the cockles of my heart when stuff's being done just for the good of the game, and that's why I was so happy when Mario shared what he'd managed to work out on how to do this, because it was something that the game. I still remember the first iteration of the horse that we ever saw, and it was a horse, but that was about it, wasn't it? It sounded like a car when you started it up, and the character climbed into it like it was a car, and we compare that with what you've got now in your workshop for the horse. Although it's not public yet, what you've shared with me, God, it looks good.
Yeah, I because it's again like another post-apocalyptic movie, the Postman with Kevin Costner,
Yep.
and there was horses, and in my opinion, horses like belongs to this post-apocalyptic world also, and a lot of people also like horses because they are like majestic animals, and yeah, uh, it also then allows to finally have like real medieval maps, real Wild West maps, and so on, because just horses belongs to like humans, because it's like. And
I also like that you've done some funny stuff as well. It's not all so serious. Some of it's just to, I'm looking at the gingerbread man that you made.
yeah. This was this was like with this idea come to me some server admin, uh, and he wanted to add this during Christmas, and Site Alpha helps me with making this model like weight painted to infected, and then I did some scripts for scaling it. With this also helps me MDC, another modder, because when you scaling size, you need also scale speed of this, because when it's like smaller, he must run smaller distance than when it's big. Yeah, and this is one of things which was like needed to create from script side. And this is really fun. When I then found some videos during Christmas that somebody just throw this perniček gingerbread man into group of people and they
I
start
saw that.
biting.
I saw that. It was so
Yeah.
funny. It was such a good
Yeah.
clip. And as much as DayZ's about realism and immersion for a lot of us, it's still fun to do these sorts of things. Like I even remember when I shared about the crocodile, and some smart ass on Twitter was like, "Yeah, because crocodiles are such a part of the Cherno Russian experience." And I was like, "Dude, come on, just chill, bro. If people want to put it on their server, let them put it on the server. It works perfectly on like the Lux map, those jungle maps and so on. And there's other ways that people can do it. You know, you could have one even in Essica in the zoo there. Just imagine that. That was always my dream when I was running around on Essica in the zoo there. That there was a bunch of the wild animals, roaming around and the city that had escaped from the zoo when the zoo was, falling apart. But yeah, that dog sound when the dog gets hurt, that always gets to my heart. Got more sympathy for dogs than I do for most humans. So yeah, but I've said it before. HunterZ's dog mod, it's a hard one for me to play because if the dog dies, I'm just gutted, literally gutted. I know it's only pixels, but yeah, it still gets to you.
Yeah, it's I know this is like other side of this, because a lot of people have dogs in reality. Now they can have dogs also in his favorite game, and of course when that dog die, it's like sad.
You've got such a massive hang about having a bit of a my internet was dying down, but you've got such a big store, mate. And it's why I called you the Dr. Doolittle of DayZ, because you've got the DayZ shark, you've got the crocodile, you've got the seagull, you've got the ambient animals pack, DayZ otter, raven, snake, squirrel, rat, DayZ rabbit, DayZ cat.
And then that dog, I know,
But but it's not just this that you've done. Now you've got the evil snowman there as well, but chicken coop, and you took over a lot of the CJ mods as well. What was the deal there?
For example, this simple spawner was like that CJ come to me and ask me if I can take some code from loot chest, which I also did for CJ, and make something that allows him to make other mods. Because this simple spawner basically every server restart on some different position spawn some objects, and he using it, for example, in some gas station, that he every server restart spawn like different gas station on different places. And it's because he just assigned to this gas station like a different amount of rest of fuel there.
Okay,
and
that's a good idea.
Yeah, and this is also possible to use it like in any other situations, because for example you can using this spawn some like dynamic event. For example, you spawn some tent somewhere, like some survivor was there, and you can put and make like customized and dynamic events, because not everything is possible to do with vanilla XML files, and this mods just adding new possibilities.
That's actually really underrated. I think more people need to know about that because that adds a lot more variety of what server owners can do. That's a really cool idea. We might have to look into that one a bit more because I wasn't even aware that that was something that people could do.
I think one of most used mod in the past months is Spawner Bubaku, which is like server side mod, which using triggers uh, to
On here,
to spawn creatures.
yep.
And it was originally like, again, idea of another guy which come to me and ask me, look, there is new map Namalsk, but his underground is empty
Well,
because
that's
infected.
yeah. That annoys me as well. Most of the yeah. Well, the first time I went down there, I was like, "Where's all the infected jumping out and scaring the crap out of me with my torch or in my NVGs?" And there's nothing. It's barren.
Mhm. Yeah, and that's why I created this. And in vanilla, infected is normally spawn only like on surface. You cannot define that the infected will be spawned, for example, in first floor of house in living room. You
Yep.
cannot do this with vanilla. So with this spawner, you can make like trigger that is place where player go, and it's like imagine this like invisible cube or a different shape like a sphere or even a cylinder. So when player touch this invisible entity, then some action happens, and in this case happens just spawning on some places infected animals or even items. Yeah, and this is like this is a mod like which is old, similar like dog mod. It was very close
Yep.
released. And for example, in the past weeks, I added that is possible make like a dependency of triggers. So, for example, if you want trigger B, you must first trigger A, and
Oh,
it
cool.
allows to creative server admins make very interesting things. Yeah, and you can just enter somewhere, then it will spawn some bosses. You must kill him. When you kill him and enter to different area, then you will have like another stuff. And
It's amazing, mate. What you're working on, and even the loot chest with CJ. You know, it's a fun, brilliant. There's the classic dog mod. Is that your most subscribed mod? Does Daisy Dog?
I most subscribed is car cover.
Oh, okay. Yep.
This
Yeah, that makes sense.
this mod have I think over 1 million of subscribers, and it was like history of this mod. It was like in 1.10 of DayZ, there was problem that every time every server restart, some of vehicles just disappear and
Yep.
players crying and so on. And I just remember some old ID that this like camouflage or camonet over car can help to prevent this situation, because this car cover is just a static item without physics, so they cannot after server restart disappear because like vehicle just dancing then bouncing over obstacles and then it's broken and despawned. So this was my like idea how to solve this. And it's a funny thing that 1 week after I published this mod, Bohemia fixed majority of these bugs with vehicles, but people still using this mod because this mod allows to uh, like
Just
lower
camouflage your
impact.
car.
Uh,
If you're playing on a no base server, and you've
mhm.
got a vehicle, you can still put a cam net over it to try to make it less obvious, because some of the cars really do stand out when you try to park them in the bush and that, whether it be their color or the Olgas
Yeah,
with
yeah.
with all their chrome on them. They in the headlights, they just stick out like dog's balls.
Yeah, this was my idea when I played in the past on official servers. That will be nice to have somehow camouflaged car in forest. But during this, when people started using this mod, they told me that this mod have some very interesting side effect, and it's because it's a static object, don't have physics, and don't even consume server resources as car, because car every frame computing physics on server side, and this was like I not even thinking about this, and it's still used. Already have a lot of clones. For example, in expansion is also car cover clone. Some servers did oven car cover too, and yeah. So I am happy when people using it and it's useful for them.
I love this as well, like the treasure photos. It's such a good one, that people find these photos, and then they could go hunt down the items based on what they see in the photo,
Yeah,
um,
this
and now you've
treasure
done
mod
it.
was
It allows you to create your own.
yeah. This treasure mod was my first mod which I published in a workshop, and it was like when Livonia was released,
Yep.
I played with friends Livonia a lot of weeks, but uh, something was missing for me, some adventure. So I created this mod to give like some adventure to searching where is this
Yep.
location. I will found some photo and there will be some weapon. Finally, I will found some AK with with lot of ammo and stuff. So uh, this was yeah, like for making like some missions and so on.
It's good. Yeah, I love this sort of stuff, because yes, a lot of the time, the action and adventure for DayZ comes from gunfights and all the rest of it. But there's a lot of us, like myself, who just love the exploration. Finding
Yeah, yeah,
something, and
yeah,
then it's like, oh wow, okay, where's this location? And and knowing
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
you then went and created
And
a expansion where people can then, okay, that's great. We've got the vanilla ones, but eventually, there's only so many of those you can come up with yourself. Now, server owners can create their own stories, and something that maybe
yes,
fits with the lore of what they've
yes,
started.
yeah. That was my intention to have every mods like fully configurable, because every server is different. Admins have different vision how it should work, so some different mechanics. So everything is fully configurable, and like creative server admin can do with this kind of mods a lot of very interesting stuff, and it's then like fun.
Even this I like, your prison one. Do you want to explain the story behind this?
This was like in the past when I had Minecraft server. We created there like some scripted gulag because we don't wanted to ban everyone who break rules, because then will be server very fast like empty, but we just wanted like with some fun punish these players.
Yep.
And then we created something like this scripted prison or gulag.
I get
And
this could even be good for role play service.
yes.
Yeah.
And
And
this
events.
is and this is like you can, as a server admin, just send a player to a cell. You can define where is cell, like location. You can also define clothing which should have prisoners. We have like luck, because prisoners clothing is already in vanilla game. So I just make some scripts around. And then I also like create some automatic hook with PvEZ mod. When somebody kill in PvE player, then it's automatically sent to prison when it's of course enabled.
Like I'm
And
even
then
just in my mind, I'm imagining, the police on a role play server. They arrest someone, they stun them, using a taser or something like that, and then they send them straight to jail. So the person wakes up from being uncon, and they're in a cell with all their gear stripped off, and they're like, "What the hell just happened?" And then the guard can explain to them, "You broke the law. You're now in jail." And that's just
yeah,
fun, and makes life a bit easier for the people in the game, because we don't have a lot of the cool commands that like GTA roleplay does and all the rest of it. But yeah, this is awesome. I love it. What's
yeah,
the
and
mod you're
I
most proud of?
again, please, what?
What's the mod you're most proud of?
Oh, hmm,
Is it this one?
I I think bicycles are very popular,
Yeah,
because
everyone
this
wants
is
them.
this is like another thing which I'm just trying bring back things which was in the past in DayZ. But I must say that I never played old DayZ or even DayZ mod,
Hmm.
because I am relatively new DayZ player. So I started play DayZ from version 1.0. And this is like for people which want to some kind of nostalgia. And I think also bicycles belongs to DayZ, because again, after apocalypse, I think there will be problem with fuel, but the bicycle is like another logical vehicle which can be used.
Yeah, but this is another great example of your custom animations.
Yes, yes.
In that it looks so realistic. It's not just someone sitting on a bicycle that's moving by itself, and it looks like he's on a car. You've got it so that it looks like he's actually getting on the bicycle, and the
Yeah,
handlebars turn, and it's beautiful.
yeah. That's like my intention, to make it like not use vanilla animations, because they are only for cars. So that's why I first created this survivor animation mode, like some base for other mods. So now this mod contains a lot of vehicle anim instances. For example, there is instance for that snowmobile, which can be fit to all quad bikes. when of course will be handlebars little bit moved to fit that animation. Then there are this motorcycle, bicycles, and there is now three types of bicycles because they have like different handlebars.
Yep.
There is also lady bicycle which have completely different handlebars. So I just wanted to have it like everything very very nice. So this and then of course that horse which is on the way. And
Yep.
there Camo created for me for this mod like this entering horse, and then also uncon animation and death animation. And it's like when you are uncon, you little bit like go down to horse neck, and when you are killed while you riding horse, you just fall down. Maybe I can found this animation and share it if it's somewhere visible.
Looking at the footage you sent through. Well, give me 1 second. So you had some videos you sent me to share on the podcast as well. I've got the first one open here.
Yeah, this is cat mode. Yeah. When I created this like first moving fully custom animal. Yeah, and I also added these sounds, and yeah, it was really really fun.
Meow.
Yeah, exactly.
So can you make them pets like you can the dogs?
Not yet, because I created a cat based on chicken AI.
Yep.
So she is scared when player is nearby, but you can still take it in your hands, place it somewhere, and I also added some cat pet bed. And when you assign cat to this, they will respawn on the next server restart there. So you can just put this bed into your base, assign cat, and every server restart he will respawn here. Because animals are not persistent, so every server restart all animals is gone, and this can be used like
Lakavu's asking in
respawn.
chat there, how's the performance with the ambient animals mod that adds birds and snakes and stuff? Is it heavy on the server or barely impacts it?
It depends how many AI you spawn it.
Yep.
Because every AI have of course impact. Because all this AI is computed on server side. So when you spawn 1000 of rabbits, then of course you will get into troubles.
Yep. And then it wouldn't be fair of me not to showcase what I think a lot of people are here for, and that is the.
Yeah. This is
I don't know if everyone's seen this, but yeah.
This is like first version of this animation of Unclone, and then animation of death. But I will send you the current one.
Even that looks good. You know, the player's not falling off, but they're slumped on the horse. You can clearly tell that person's dead or uncon. from the shots that have been received, which is just it's brilliant.
Yeah, this was just only like a rotating spine, and it was done in a few minutes. But friend which doing for me all these animations just say, oh, it must be better.
I did
So-
like this one, the fact that you put the music in there.
Yeah. This is because also I like this movie, so
Westerns and yeah. Even the jumping over the fences looks so good, mate.
yeah.
This isn't a custom horse game, so but what you've managed to achieve just looks brilliant.
Yeah, it was like a long time when I achieved all this stuff, because I started like first ID make a horse was coming when I created dog mod, and when I created this controlling of dog, and like playing as dog. And this working like similar like horse, because player is attached to animal. In dog mode it's like invisible, but it was like first step to know how to attach player to animal, how to move together, how to attach it to specific bone to move together, and yeah.
Now, did you say
And
you just sent through a new video?
Yeah, I searching for that video. Moment, where is
Yeah,
Sleep?
Lakavu, we covered this a few years back when we first heard about it. A DayZ modder, pretty much one of the savants of the DayZ mod world that most people had never heard of. A guy from Mexico named Mario. He cracked the code, and we had him on, and I was incredibly excited. But DI ended up actually employing him, so he's not really able to work on it now. But he taught everything he knew to Hunter. We talked about that a bit earlier, but if you want to know more about what Mario worked out, there's an episode of the DayZ podcast, probably from a few years ago, with Mario E on it, and yeah, he explained just what it was about and as much as he could at the time. But yeah, so it's they know how to do it now. It's not the easiest of things, but it's working. So let me up. Back that up.
Yeah, there is like testing. This is now like Ancon. He still is attached to horse,
Kill me,
moving
or
together with
should I
with
go?
spine. And when I kill him, he just
Falls off. Awesome.
and
That's brilliant.
and also when he fall down, I must like setting to horse like command walk. So it's like at least somehow like realistic when
Yep.
you
So
kill.
what would happen if he's at full gallop and you shot him and killed him? What would happen?
I have like animation that like for this, when player will fall down while horse gallop, it will play exactly same animation for now.
Yep.
But for horse, when you kill horse while he gallop, I have there some animation that
You know what we
he
need to
will
do?
be.
You know what we need to do, Hunter? We need to
Yeah.
fund you a green room, mate, and some crash test dummies, some stunt actors, and that to to film all these animations you need of people falling off horses and stuff like that. So you can put that into this. But yeah, that'll never happen. But wishes, we can dream. We can always dream, can't we, mate? I've got to ask, have BI ever tried to steal you and employ you?
Yeah, they contacted me, but I refused because I am now working in company where I'm satisfied.
Yep.
I have a lot of experience, and will be not fair from me just leave with my knowledge all these colleagues which I have now. And I'm also a little bit scared when my hobby will be my work.
Yep.
So
Everyone dreams of, if you love what you do for a job, you couldn't call it work, but at the same time, yeah, I get where you're coming from. There's that risk that you may end up hating what you do.
Yeah, and I just offered that I can maybe work like some external, but this is still like not yet agreed, and I just leaving it like when time flow. I'm not rushing anything. So when some offer will come, we will see. And
Yep. Well, they definitely couldn't go wrong employing you, mate. How challenging has this Force One been to do? It looks like it's one of the most complicated ones you've done.
yeah, there is lot of troubles and issues. Mostly when you want like this synchronizing player on horse,
Mm-hmm.
and even that entering to horse. If you remember when I showed the horse in latest podcast with
Yep.
me, that I had issues that player was rotated every time to north, and it was not working properly. And every of these small steps I must figured out how to do it, uh, how to like make some workarounds when I met some issues. For example, I few days troubleshooted a situation why when player is uncon on horse, and I after uncon I kill him, then player fall through texture and still was assigned to horse. So when I look at with free camera under texture, underground, I saw that here is dead body, but still moving together with horse. Yeah, and then I found in my code something that I must change, and every time when something which looks very easy from like perspective of player, it's not so easy from perspective of programmer. So every features is like challenge. For example, when I now edit this horse stamina, then I found that I don't know anything with GUI. Uh, uh, I must learn how to properly make some layout, how to put there this, look how it's done stamina for player, and make something which basically hide player stamina.
Yep.
And show horse stamina when you enter to horse, and when you exit horse, then again like show player stamina, and then think about how to make this stamina on horse uh, similar like working similar like on player. On player there is very complex code because there is a lot of things which can affect stamina replenishing and consuming, but I'm preferring make things simple as possible, because when something is very simple there can be less bugs. When it's something very complex, very too much code, then you can very quickly can go into a lot of bugs, issues, and so on.
Yep.
So now I have something which looks fine. Some testers which joining to that horse test server told me that now it's fine with this horse stamina and waiting for new features.
Mate,
There is
I've got to say, like, we're blessed to have someone of your, not just your skill, but also your passion, working on mods for the DayZ community. You know, can't thank you enough for all that you've done, mate, over the years that you've been modding for the game.
thank you. Yeah, it's like hobby, and on modding, I like one thing. When you comparing with like programming of something, then modding is like when you do something, you can instantly see it in game, and you can instantly also get feedback, and this is very useful. uh, because without feedback I cannot like make anything like without bugs, or people giving me a lot of ideas how to extend some mods, new features, and so on. And yeah, without this feedback, I just cannot work. Because
And if you
this
want to
is
send a personal message and a really good thank you, we have got Hunter's link in chat there, which is for his Discord, as well as a donation link as well, which is just a straight up PayPal link. If you want to send him a few bucks just to say thank you with a personal message, it'll make his day. You know, people like Hunter, we need to treasure them. Because they do a lot for the community.
Thank you.
Hunter, is there anything else you want to showcase, mate?
Maybe after some break, because I must go to toilet. 1 minute, wait, please.
Okay. It's amazing what he does, folks. It really, really is. But yeah, yeah. We'll play an ad while he's going to the toilet. And for those who are subscribed and still here, hi, I'm Boydie. Yeah, no, it's, man, I feel blessed to be, just surrounded by so many smart and amazing people like Hunter. It's insane the level of skill the guy's got, the level of technical knowledge, and yeah, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. I have a question for Hunter. Has he messed around with? Yeah, that's a good question, actually, Darkwing. And also, we're going to be talking about the Reforger mods system on this weekend episode of the podcast. We've got MDC coming on. And for those who were here for the stream when we had Helkiana on, he had some concerns about the BI mod store. And it intrigued me when I saw them in chat, but I didn't want to go off topic of what we were talking about. But I reached out to him and said, I'd like you to come on and discuss that because it's the future of Armor. It's most likely the future of DayZ. That mods will end up on a BI proprietary mod store. And if there are concerns, I would like to hear them so that people are a bit more, I don't know. We shall see.
Okay, I'm back.
Question from Darkwing in chat there. Have you messed around with Reforge, the Infusion engine modding yet?
I have Reforger. I even have installed tools from Reforger, but not touched it because honestly, uh, right now when not exists like any at least some basic of DayZ in Reforger, I don't want make mods for military simulation. Yeah, because Reforger is just a simulation of war, and I like this post-apocalyptic world which is in DayZ,
Yep.
and focusing more to like survivor aspects of game, adding new animals, new interesting mechanics. But when I see mods and things which doing modders in Reforger, it's everything: new weapons, new helicopters, new tanks, new armored vehicles, and I don't like this. Maybe when I will think about modding another game, maybe it will be Project Zomboid. Because this is
I've been
like
meaning to play that. I've got to give that game a try. But
more
what about the
more close.
DayZ mod though? For Reforger.
When some DayZ mod will be there, then maybe I will change my decision. But it will be just at some like reimport this animation and animals from DayZ to Reforger, because lot of things is exactly same. And when I already have, for example, skeleton, model, and animation imported to DayZ, it should be very easy to re-import it into Reforger, and with some template for scripts and AI will be definitely possible to have it like in Reforger later. But I still have a lot of unfinished IDs and projects in DayZ, so
Yep.
I'm still staying here.
Like
My
saying that the
my
one on the Reforger store is not really working yet. I did see someone did a video on it recently. I can't remember who it was. Might have been Scale Speeder. I'm not sure. But
mm,
yeah, it looks interesting. But yeah, it's still early days. They're still adding a lot of code to armor that isn't really armorish, which leads to people fueling the DayZ 2 conspiracy. But
yeah,
yeah,
but when I see some of things of Reforge, for example, when I'm looking to map, there is already like some background prepared for DayZ, because I see there, for example, hiking paths like in DayZ, these tourist paths, and everything looks for me like completely new engine, but it will be possible to make DayZ on this.
yep.
Just only throw away these military things and to make civilian clothing, more characters, men's, women's, everything. Some ambient animals like chicken and DayZ 2 with new graphics and with new possibilities also for modders. And I will be happy.
Now, you said you did want to showcase some stuff.
Oh, I don't know if I have something. I have a lot of like experiments when I, for example, moment. I will try to find it. Okay, I have something like here. I will send it to you. Moment. Okay, this one. But this is like experiment when I had time for this. And this is like um, I don't like helicopters in DayZ, so I won't make some uh, uh, some AA gun to shoot down them. And I got some model, and I want also.
Oh my dear lord.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just another experiment. So I just want to make trailers in DayZ, so it will be possible to connect it and then move it with. This is like again like some ID from Project Zomboid, which I mentioned. And this AA gun will be possible then prepare, sit and then shoot helicopters down.
Man doesn't like a feature of the game. Designs weapon to destroy it. I love it. The power. With unlimited power.
Yeah, and you see now in this video it's not yet like fully animated trailer because they don't have physics. So when you're steering, it's not steering properly. Yep. This is just prototype and experiment. But in DayZ is some physics for this prepared, but not prepared with vehicles. Because when I tried something, just vehicle not move, and right now this is like only like item and. But we will see. Maybe I will have some luck when.
You're a madman, mate. I love that. That's just the ultimate Chad mod mood in my eyes. Yeah, these fucking assholes in their choppers flying around thinking they're so cool.
Yeah.
Oh fuck them! Oh fuck them! Yeah, come to my base.
Yeah. And imagine this AA gun when will be controlled by AI.
Oh god.
And for example, like TC or airport, some lazy guys go there by helicopter, then loot it, go to base, and again. Yep. But when will be this here controlled by AI, they will and end.
I love it. I'm sorry, but I love that. I think that's just that's hilarious, mate. But yeah. Anything else you want to showcase?
I can look if I have some other things which maybe.
That's just brilliant. That really appeals to the narcissist in me. It's like, I know how to fuck you, smug bastards in your heli flying around, dominating the server.
Yeah.
Coming soon, heat-seeking missiles that lock onto helicopters. HunterZ.
Yeah, I will send you maybe this one.
I would love to see him put a Flak 88 in. It's such an iconic weapon.
Yeah. I sent it you video regarding
just downloading it now.
Yeah, and there is on horse is one big issue now, which I not yet solved, and it's first person player camera. And on this animation, you can see how it's look in game. So player is attached to horse spine, and you see when horse spine is moved, then of course is moved completely like player.
Yep.
But he's now not like animated. You see he's like
Yeah, kind of
wooden
solid.
plank.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
There's no fluidity to his movements. He's not rolling with the.
yeah. And I need to like solve this because camera is attached directly to player head, and that's why it's shaking. This is walking. There is this shake, not too big, but lot of people can get this motion sickness.
If you're a modder and you've
So
got any ideas on this, reach out to Hunter. He's very open to sharing, as you can see by his work with CJ and many others. So if you've got any ideas on this, if this is more your area of expertise, reach out to him. You've only got to look in the description of most of his mods. If someone helps him with something, he gives full credit. He's very good in that regard. Another reason why I love Hunter so much. But yeah, that's awesome, mate.
yeah, and on this was visible that I must like create a new animation also for rider to move opposite way to eliminate this moving with head, and that's why now I have a third person camera.
Yep.
There is also code which on first person only servers, it will automatically switch to third person camera while riding horse. So this is like workaround now.
Yep.
But I need also this one person camera because I can send something else. Maybe
Well, I've got a
some
question for
video.
you as well while you do that. Are you going to be able to have two people on the horse at the same time? And if so, will there be any limitations? Because, like, I can imagine if someone's got a backpack on, not really going to be easy for another person to be on the back of the horse. But if they take the backpack off, then potentially you could. Or is that just not possible?
Oh, basically everything is possible. It's only time question. When I'm watching some videos of Red Dead Redemption,
Yep.
which is like inspiration for me,
Mm-hmm.
but I cannot reach that level of Red Dead Redemption. That I must say.
It's a beautiful game.
But there are two people on one horse. I can maybe add this later because
Yep.
right now I am focusing to have at least horse for one rider, but step by step. If you remember doc mode, when doc mode started, there was not so much features. There was just follow, stay here, attack, and that was all. And later I added like storing dog in doghouse, adding new commands, controlling with emotes and so on. And exactly same it will be, I think, with horse mode too. I will send you some other video. And this is one of thing which will be like this is like my one of my dream to have this feature also
Yep, we've
in
been chatting about
vehicles.
this one because after this, I'll say what I suggested. Go. And there's what he's talking about with the motion sickness, folks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that does get a bit on the. Oh god, I don't normally suffer from it, but oh my god, it's still
Yeah,
cool though.
but-
Look at that. Yeah, swiveling the gun around. Because I said to Rag that he needs to get a custom saddle made, but it can only hold one weapon, and that's the repeater rifle, which is just the perfect weapon. Yeah. And then, yeah, if other people want to add it so you can pack a bloody whatever in it, but just imagine being on the repeater and being able to shoot that from the back of the horse. I'm living my Clint Eastwood cowboy dreams through DayZ.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. But for this, like enabling this animation took me some hours how to enable it. But rest
Will you be
of
able to cross that
things,
over to the bicycle mod then as well?
I think it will be also possible.
Yep.
Because this animation is taken from vehicles. It's already in vanilla code.
To
But
shoot from
it will.
vehicles.
Yes.
I did not know
This
that.
will be this will be another level, but it will need modify a lot of code. And regarding weapons, I am not yet strong enough, because there is some weapon manager, even some weapon state machine. So you must everything like carefully handle with weapons, because when you do something wrong way, game will crash. You will make some glitches or something, and I must do this slowly and carefully, and of course very deeply tested before any release of this functionality.
Darkwing's saying in chat there that Armor Reforger has a helmet cam mod that might be worth it to take a look at the code. So there's a possibility for you.
Maybe. I also think it about like something little bit different, just height. I think in first person camera there is a hidden head of player, but unfortunately on horse, when you are in like more speed than player is moving well. I think I will like solve it using this opposite animation while he sitting on horse, and we will see. I need like test it, and then we will see.
Hunter, thank you so much for all you've done, mate. It is, my apologies once again for the amount of times I stood you up over the last month and a bit,
Oh, it's
sleeping in,
fine.
and no,
It's
I still
fine.
feel bad, mate. I don't do myself any favors with people when I do that to them, but I appreciate your understanding of this silly old boomer who keeps on sleeping in past his alarm. But I had my lots of alarms set for this morning to make sure I didn't sleep in. But yeah, Hunter, it's an honor and a pleasure to have had you on the show yet again, but finally just a one-to-one to showcase, there's so much going on in the DayZ community, and so much going on with just you alone, mate. Like some of the stuff there, I just shared that that mod to make stuff spawn underground at Namolsk with my favorite Namolsk server at the moment. It's a real hardcore one. Because that's something I didn't even know you could do, and I think is sorely missed. An underground section of Namolsk that's full of infected, or God knows what else you can spawn in there. But yeah, that's just brilliant, mate. And we're blessed to have people like you and the rest of the modders who are doing so much behind the scenes for this game. Hashtag adopt a modder. There it is in chat again. A link to HunterZ's Discord and also his donation link if you want to send him a few bucks and a nice message just to say thank you for all you've done. We see a lot of money get thrown at the content creators who are basically benefiting from the likes of what Hunter and them do to make their gameplay more enjoyable. So don't forget to throw a few bucks the way of these modders, folks, who just put a lot of time, love, and money, blood, sweat, and tears into their hobbies. And anything we can do to help keep them motivated. We've lost Hunters, too many good modders along the way, haven't we, who just lose the passion for a variety of reasons. But yeah, Hunter, thank you so much, mate.
You are welcome.
All the best, everyone, and we will see you next time. Hunter, you're an absolute legend, my man. Keep it up.
Oh, thank you. Okay, see you.
Don't go anywhere. I'll just do the ending, and then we'll have a quick chat afterwards. All the best, everyone, and ciao for now.
See you. Bye-bye.